Okay. So they called Bert out of retirement again, and apparently he decided that, oh yeah, I'm going to sit there and fucking live out the rest of my days on this island by myself and fuck humanity and fuck everybody else. And then they come by and plead, like, please, Bert, can't you come save humanity one more time? And he's like,
Like, leave the old man alone. He wants to retire in peace. No more graboids. Nothing to want to worry about.
no. So of course, him and fucking Napoleon Dynamite fucking set off to go kill every fucking graboid on the fucking Hunter's Island.
No.
And the Hunter's actually, the main Hunter himself is actually fairly, like, common. Actually, he's pretty good, honestly. I don't remember his name. I've seen him in a couple of movies.
But primarily Napoleon Dynamite.
Actually, no. The one I honestly I can sit there and name now is Mandalorian. He's in the Mandalorian.
Never seen it, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, well, he only had a bit part, but it's a very memorable bit part in Mandalorian. Just for the sake of, like, giving the man his due credit, I'm gonna look him up real quick.
Ready?
But anyway, plotline of story.
Tremor Shrieker Line Cat, or Shrieker Island Cast is like one of the first things I typed in when I typed Tremor. Alright, the guy's name is Richard Blake.
Oh, okay.
He is known for the Mandalorian. He fucking plays bad guys a bunch.
I mean, if you're stuck in one role.
Oh, he's in Doom. The good Doom. I'd say that, but the good Doom.
Which character was he in Doom?
Oh, he was the fucking, I'm gonna lock myself in a fucking hotel room with 2 tranny boys and a bottle of tequila.
Really? That was him?
That was him.
He was GOAT?
Yes!
Holy shit! Huh! Wait, so he was the guy that played Napoleon Dynamite?
No. Napoleon Dynamite's character, I don't even know what the fuck his name is, and I don't care, because he's literally just playing Napoleon Dynamite again, and fucking it aggravates me so much because I hate that movie.
Then why did you say it was Napoleon Dynamite the first time around?
No, fucking, I'm saying this guy, fucking Richard Brake, or, yeah.
Black.
Richard Brake. Yeah, Brake. That is the big game hunter. He's the head of the fucking island.
Yeah, but you were saying he was some Napoleon Dynamite guy.
Well, no, what I meant to say, I guess, is like him and Bert, Napoleon Dynamite and Bert teamed up to go fucking deal with the Shriekers on the Hunter's Island.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
And the Hunter is Richard Brake.
Okay.
So, might have been just a little bit of miscommunication, but that's where we're at.
Gus is also kind of drunk right now.
Yeah, not terribly.
Select order.
He's in Peaky Blinders? Huh. He's in Beowulf. If that makes any difference. Game of Thrones. Like, the guy's got a fucking solid filmography behind him, I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, back to the movie.
Yeah, basically. Alright. So, of course, fucking Big Bad Hunter Richard Blake is like, we got this, we got no problem. I was like, yeah, we don't need your help from some Burt Gummer or any fucking has-been, especially not from Napoleon Dynamite. Which I agree with that last sentiment, at least.
Enough of your petty bullshit, continue forward.
Anyway, of course, fucking the rest of fucking Big Game Hunter's friends all die. Well, I say friends, but it was more like they came there to all hunt Big Game and they all died. But anyway.
So, yeah, he served up them on a Shrieker platter, gotcha.
Yeah. And then, like, the Shriekers had gotten a new weapon. They have a sound cannon they can use now, which, okay, sure, whatever. It's not important to the plot, really, but they can do it now.
Yeah, it just seems to me like just kind of just stapled shit together. From, like,
I mean?
Yeah, it sounds like a stapled plot from previous movies that was kind of cut out.
Yeah, it was like...
Yeah, that's why I call it a leftover movie, because it just has leftover plot points from previous movies.
I mean, I see your point. It's just, I mean, I'm looking at it from a plot angle and just, like from a movie angle, and I'm just thinking, like, it just seems so stapled together. I see your analogy for Leftovers. I do. Don't misunderstand, but it's like, it just, I don't know. Like, it seems more like a Frankenstein monster mess at this point.
Might as well fucking be.
But anyway, so of course, fucking, there's one graboid that doesn't turn like the other, and it's the biggest, baddest mama of the entire group, even though that's not how they work. You know, the only one that was actually able to do that was El Blanco, because he was an albino, and
yeah, it was a sterile albino, and it couldn't actually do much of it. It was a unique breed.
Right, well, not a unique breed, just, recessive genes is basically what it comes down to.
Yeah, it had the bad gene pool.
Yeah, basically. Like, and they've done that to be fair, like, ever since, like, Bloodlines, where, like, they just stayed as either fucking,
Graboids or Shriekers.
No.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, Shriekers were not in that, because for whatever reason they did in the whatchamacallit, the Bloodlines. The tongue things actually can detach and become their own independent things. Like, that is interesting. Does that mean they can turn to... Because they didn't even like, oh, those things could also turn into Graboids. They didn't even bring that up. Like, no, they can't. It's just their own independent snake creature thing. Like, neat. Scary, but neat.
So, like, there's been a theory among the Tremor community that, like, the three tongues are what end up being the Graboids, or not Graboids, excuse me, Shriekers. So when they go into metamorphosis and become Shriekers, the three tongues are what actually turns into the Shriekers.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
It's a fan theory, and it only escalated further when you got into the detachable realm of the Graboids, where the new age fucking Graboid, if you will.
Yeah, because that makes sense, because there's always three Shriekers coming from one Graboid.
Right, and it's usually about three tongues, and then it's especially in the newer iterations of the fucking Tremors, where the tongues were detachable kind of thing. It's like, that just gave more fucking ideology to the fact that they would be Shriekers. So they would be basically, for lack of a better term, like a tadpole riding around in its mother's mouth.
Yeah? But if you want to get into that sort of sense, wouldn't that mean the Graboid would still be alive if they just straight up detached from the thing?
Well, I think part of it comes down to is like sacrificial biology in a sense.
Okay, like how in most cases when spiders lay their eggs, they actually eat their mother.
Yeah, something along those lines. And it's like, basically, it's like, once Graboid would get to the fucking stage of fucking birthing, if you will. It's not even birthing, it's bursting.
Seriously though.
But, yeah, once they would get to the stage of bursting, it's like, I could see that where it's like, oh, it's like, I'm just going to roll over and basically die, and then my kids are going to burst out, and then carry on the fucking pool from there.
Yeah,
I could see that in logic, to be fair.
Alright, sure. Yeah, and then they evolve into ass blasters, and ass blasters can lay a new egg and that egg in itself becomes a new Graboid.
Right. Now granted, still, this is going off the new iteration, like, from Bloodline and beyond. Because, like, according to, like, 4 and below, like, they actually went through a different cycle, but after 5, they only ever stuck with the more extreme, like, African variant of the fucking Graboid.
I mean, it's bigger, badder, and scarier looking. What do you expect?
And it's also cheaper to do because of CGI.
Yep.
I mean, there's something to be said about the first 4 movies just because they were so good, just because they had fucking, like...
The animatronics and the weird rubber thing just floating around.
Like, in the first movie, or the 4th movie, they did actually do some tech with, what was it, CGI, when they animated the...
Tongues?
No, actually when they animated the in-between stage from egg to gravel.
Oh, the ass blaster.
No, egg to Graboid.
Oh, egg to Graboid.
Yeah, like they were, for lack of a better term, they looked more like flying roaches.
They do look like flying roaches.
But that's the only movie they showed up in, and it was only for like one scene.
Well, speaking of flying roaches, I got a story before we continue on with our bullshit.
Now we've gone into our knee-deep Tremors discussion. Carry on.
Yeah, before we go further into the knee-deep Tremors discussion. The other day, I was just more or less chilling in my room, and I had like this color-changing light I usually kind of have going on, just on my room at a certain time of the night. Like, okay, I'm just chilling, I want to relax and just kind of sleep. I have it going on. And then out the corner of my eye, I noticed something moving along the floor, coming in my room. It was like a fat fucking roach. I saw it, got my shoe, and I lost track of it. Then I got worried. I got worried. I'm like, okay, where is it? Where is it? I hear it. I literally listen, like everything's on mute. I hear it scratching around, like bastards on my wall, crawling, like on from one poster, trying to get to like the light. The literal same color changing light is just on the wall, just there. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. And my ass, I ran out my room quickly to go downstairs, grab the little thing of bug spray. See me come back upstairs wearing my heavy boots, holding the bug spray like it's like in a spray bottle too, one of those eco-friendly ones. I don't know why my family picks that up, but they picked that up because like my niece or whatever. And my sister has asthma. I'm literally have the spray bottle and looking like John Wick, gun kata pose and all. About to scope it, like, where are you, little bastard? Little thing was already past the light on the like under near the desk where my computer is, against the wall, just kind of scratching. Like I'm staring at it, like, come closer. I don't want to spray near the plugs. I don't want to spray the electrical strip. I made that mistake once before. I made that mistake once before. That's how I had to get a new plug up for all that stuff. Like, nah, I made that mistake once. Keyword once, never again. I know better. like I sprayed it once. I sprayed it once behind it, against the wall. It started running away from the spray. I'm like, alright, cool. You're doing the smart thing. Come closer to your death. First spray beat him, it confused it. Like, what the fuck was that? Second spray, it slowed it down. Third spray, it started twitching, and I stepped on it. And I curb stomped the shit out of it, and, on the heel. Like, me in the gun kata pose, like, nah, I'm aiming down sights. Come on. Come this way.
I got one for you.
Hold up, plot.
Welcome to Freddy's Wonderland.
I mean, there's DLC for that game coming soon, but sure. And Shermie still got a fat ass on her. Damn.
Oh, damn.
That woman got some hips on her. Anyway, seriously though, continue on with your story.
So I was sitting there, I was coming in from the outside, and I was chatting with Dare Strom about something, and we had like these two lights that they attracted a multi-million 1,000 moths and shit like that just swarmed the lights.
Good lord.
It was ridiculous. And so it was just kind of common knowledge. Like, we tried not to turn the lights on if anybody had to go outside, because it would just fucking draw everything to the front porch. Well, anyway, my little sproutling brother ran in, turned the lights on while we were still walking, and it's like, alright, whatever, we'll try to walk through this real quick. And I was sitting there talking with Dare Strom, and at that time my chest exploded. Is the best way I could phrase this?
What?
So I shit you not, I was wearing a black and white speckled shirt, and a fucking moth the size of my fucking hand took off.
Oh god! That's his first encounter with a chest burster. It's orange.
It wasn't even orange. Again, it was black and white speckles. It blended in with my shirt so perfectly, nobody noticed.
God damn. Okay, sure.
Yeah. I was just sitting there jaw-jacking with the old man, and then all of a sudden my fucking chest grew wings and exploded out. It's like...
Here, Dawes making literally the screeching noise Marv does from freaking Home Alone.
No, mine was closer to more the kind of thing.
Alright, Tim Allen.
Oh, shit, at work the other day, fucking, I had something happen where I got slammed in the ribs by a fucking milk crate. Full of milk, by the way, just to clarify that.
But yeah, like... Oh shit.
And they're very similar sound, I was surprised and hurt at the same time. Guys like, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I was more surprised than anything else with fucking catching one of the ribs.
Yeah? Okay, sure.
Well, yeah, no, fucking, we spent, shit, probably another 20 minutes trying to fucking, catch this fucking thing, and again, it was huge in flight. You catch it, it fucking, it's like, yeah, it's like, I'd say probably about as big as your hand, not spread out, kind of thing.
Good lord.
But in flight, it's quite different looking.
Like, get it away, get it away! Ah!
I think we had to get a musket to get it.
Oh god.
I mean, just to fucking get around it without fucking crushing it. And then toss his bitch ass outside. I was like, no, stay out there.
Don't you dare blink!
I don't understand people who can keep bugs as pets. I can't understand them.
I can understand it if you're a snake man.
Yeah. But
after that, not really though.
But generally, just insects are just like, ew. Like, I can't do that. Like, if they get out of their little containment thing, it's gonna be a hell. It's gonna be real, literal hell trying to find them.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, if you play it smart, it's like you get insects that eat other insects, and it's like, you know, you're already ahead of yourself. You got your own pest control.
True.
Just saying, you know.
Yeah, yeah. But back on Shrieker Island.
Oh god, where do you want to go? So, of course, fucking Big Game Hunter fucking dies. Out of hubris, of course.
Isn't that how I'll always go?
Pretty much. And it's just down to Bert and Napoleon Dynamite to finish cleaning up the mess. There are some other characters involved, but they're not that important, to be honest with you. Like, there's one person that builds bombs, like Bert, but that's about it. Yeah, I think it was just for us just to fight out the fucking plot, to be honest with you. Because at this point, we've stayed from so much shit together.
Because why the fuck not?
Yeah. So anyway, so Bert's fucking taking off. Bert has basically killed off all the Shriekers in a giant cave fight with Napoleon Dynamite, and now it's time to fucking take down the last big bad, Big Mama Graboid. And Bert pulls a sacrificial move and chooses to fucking get eaten and launch his ass over the side of a cliff to kill the Graboid all in one fucking fell swoop.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? They kill off Bert? Come on.
Yeah, and Napoleon survives, and I'm not happy about that.
Stupid.
So, like I said, the plot of it's pretty bare bones, and you can run it down by beats pretty much.
Stupid.
And I will say they gave Bert a send-off because they did like a collab of like all of Bert's greatest moments.
Basically from every movie with the exception of the one that's telling in the past.
From every movie.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I was like, yeah, it's Bert having his Bert moments from all previous movies. I'm like, yeah, he's technically one of the only ones that was left from the original cast from Tremors, the first Tremors movie.
Yeah.
Because everyone else kind of moved on and passed on.
Well, Kevin
Bacon passed on, and everyone else kind of moved on from the series.
Well, Kevin Bacon was fucking embarrassed in the movie for a while because he thought it was a cheesy fucking like
B movie, but he's not wrong. It is a cheesy B movie, but we love it.
Yeah, it's a cheesy movie, but it has character because like it was well written and well done. And like that's kind of where he stopped and just like wrote it off. But it's like, you know, it grew a cult following just like many movies had after that.
Evil Dead being one of them.
Exactly. But you know, he warmed up back around to it to the point enough that he was willing to come back for a TV show.
If they decide to do a Tremors TV show?
Well, they've already done one.
Excuse me?
Yes, there's a Tremors TV show. This one focused on Bert and the one kid from Tremors 1. And El Blanco.
Oh! Okay, yeah, I remember now, like, yeah, because that's... I usually treat that as part of, like, you know, the Tremors movie. With El Blanco. I treat it like that.
I mean... But it's still a show. That's the thing. It's like... the movie sets up for the show.
Yeah.
And the show carried on for, I think, like 2 seasons. Christopher Lloyd was in it. He's a mad scientist.
Of course.
Well, he could be Uncle Fester again, I'm just saying.
I would love him to be Uncle Fester again. I really
I'm
would.
not saying no to that, I'm just saying. Although, apparently he said that was a very uncomfortable time.
What, him being Uncle Fester?
Yeah.
Right! Yeah, because he's actually really tall.
Yeah, he was taller than fucking,
Gomez. Well, Morticia.
No, not Morticia. What the hell is his name? He's a
Lurch.
street fighter. No. Gomez. Gomez is an actual actor.
I was about to say Antonio Banderas. I was about to say something stupid. Oh my god! Like no, Antonio Banderas was never Gomez. But yeah, he was. Yeah, he is tall.
Yeah, he is tall. But so like for all those scenes, like he would have to sit there and like basically hunch down under his fucking, for lack of a better term, it's a moo-moo. That's what that is.
It is. Like half of his scenes, it had him squatting, if not on his knees, on something.
Something Julia. Charles Julia?
But anyway, yeah, this man was tall.
So yeah, like half of the fucking time it was like he was on screen with Gomez, like he'd have to squat down just to fucking do everything. And he's like, oh, like he loved the character Fester and he loved fucking playing the role, but yeah, no, like he fucking, that's the one thing he hated about it, is the fact that it was like, it was one of the most uncomfortable things he's ever done. But he came back for, like I said, Tremors, the TV show, and which was fucking fantastic, and like I enjoyed a lot of it because they brought back a lot of like the cheese that was like good in 1 through 4. I do count 4 as part of like the original show because like it adds to it without fucking really fucking anything up.
Like, oh yeah, here's the prequel of how these things came to be, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah.
Select order.
Yeah, and it ham-fisted Bert back into a thing, and it
ham-fisted Bert's ancestor into the thing. It's still Bert.
Oh, it's still Bert. 100% still Bert. But it's Bert before he was Bert.
My young son. Granddad, how did you come to this part of town? I'll tell you a good tale, son. Roll closer.
Well, it even gets into the thing, too, where it's like, Bert's ancestor did not like guns.
And now he likes guns.
By the end of the movie, he had a fucking minigun.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Or,
like,
what was the other one? I think it was a bunt gun or something like that. It's for shooting birds. And
a cannon, for whatever reason.
That's what I'm referring to as the cannon. Like they had to set it up on the backside of a fucking trolley.
Yeah, in order to basically move it, if not try and fire, because the recoil of that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, but he's like, yeah, it's for shooting ducks, and everybody in town looking at me is like, what the fuck are you talking about shooting ducks? There would be a duck left. He's like, it's for shooting a great many ducks.
Das logic.
And that suddenly made more sense.
It's meant to shoot a lot of ducks in one go. That would vaporize that vaporized like half of them in the one go. I know.
Oh yeah. So, yeah, that's Shrieker Island, and I mean, I wouldn't say it's a good send-off. I'd say it's worth a watch, and that's probably where it ended.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it now. That's why I kind of blocked it from my memory because they killed Bird off.
Like 5 and 6 are really good. Like 5 and 6 kind of complement each other the same way fucking like Aliens 1 and 2 do. They kind of feed off each other's back a little bit.
Yeah, because like, oh, they go to, oh yeah, bloodlines. They go to Africa. Like, yeah, there's the nutrient soil in Africa. Like we all know that, and apparently it grew bigger. And then he went to Antarctica. I'm like, okay, why is this thing this big in Antarctica?
Because logic? Yeah, sure. I mean, that'll make sense.
Okay, because I was kind of wondering, like, okay, if this thing is this big in Africa, what happens if it goes to Australia? Yeah! Yeah! It gets scarier now, because...
Well, no, now I say that technically they are poisonous.
The graboids?
That was the entire... Yeah, technically graboids are poisonous.
Technically, yeah. Especially getting into the snake tongue things of them becoming the Shriekers.
Well, no, that was the entire plot line of, like, Tremor 6.
Oh, right. It was poisonous. Yeah, Bert was poisoned halfway into the movie, then halfway out of the movie, he got up just to shoot the goddamn thing. I'm like, yeah, that's Bert. I'm dying, but I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Bert is old man Dos Wiggles. At the end of his pumpkin cycle, I'm gonna take this beast out with me. Jumps off the cliff, explodes with the beast as soon as it grabs him. You're coming to hell with me.
Man, I could do it. I've literally told people, it's like, you know, I always want to fucking grow up to be Murdoch. Da, 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 da. I want to grow up to be a crazy pilot. Fuck it, he just seems like he has so much fun.
Of course.
All these buttons and switches. I don't know what to do.
I thought that was the end of it. I thought that was the end of it, and I just threw meter at it. I really did.
Oh, now you done fucked up.
I know.
Now you done fucked up.
Now I need meter. Like, alright, find something. Oh shit, she has another form after this. Shit, I wasted meter for no reason. Damn it.
Well, at least you got the body for it.
Yeah, such fine bodies they are.
Yeah. I mean, you know, even if they hit the floor.
But if I remember that, I should have kept Shermie up for anchor.
Well, yeah.
I was trying to get the counter off, and I got slapped for it.
Yeah.
Like, counter! Like, no, like, I was trying to do the counter, I got slapped for it. I deserve that. I deserve that at least. That was me. That was my hubris.
Dude, I was sitting there watching you back and forth roll. I was like, fuck, dude. Get her! Do it now! Oh, the beast is weak!
There we go.
All eyes are on the winner of that fierce
He says, I play with my food.
Well, no, honestly, I thought the fight was already over, because if I remembered, I would put Shermie last as anchor. Because out of all the three, she's my better character. King would be the middle ground, and Elizabeth would have been first. And that's the end of the plot.